CSU's volleyball team swept San Jose State today. The Rams, who weren't even ranked when the season began, are one of only 2 unbeatens left in all of Division I. One more win, and they will equal the best start in school history. This team is on a major roll.
I'm waking up to ash and dust.
The team off to a 6-0 start,
10-0, 19-0, 22 in a row now.
in a year when you thought it might be a rebuilding year.
I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age.
The season up to that point, I had felt like, well, we're winning some matches that we should win, but when we get up to play Pepperdine, that's really going to be a test.
Pepperdine was almost in the top 25 when we played them, so it was one of those teams that was going to give us some good competition and kind of see where we were at the beginning of the season.
It was a hard place to play, and the fact that we went in and we competed really hard, and I think it showed us what we're made of.
As we were winning that match and really not only outplaying them, but physically dominating them, I started looking at the team more from the perspective of a fan, going, wow, we're really pretty good.
It kind of shifted our, focus a little bit. We're like, oh, okay, yeah, we really can be good. I think it kind of just really highlighted that we had something special going.
Texas A&M comes in Saturday night, 7 p.m. in Moby Arena. It's orange out, and A&M is a good volleyball team.
Every season, Tom tries to schedule some really fun opponents, someone that we might not beat, but we're gonna play our tails off and we're going to try our best, and it's going to be great competition for us. And that was what we had with the A&M match.
They're a ranked team, we were back in Moby, we were feeling good and just ready to prove ourselves.
Kelsey Snyder from the student section running up.
They're a big name team, we had a nice crowd, and they're a challenging team to play. But I tell you, I think our team was as prepared for that match as any match we played in the last couple of years.
We are a preparation team. We always know exactly what the other team's going to do. We are ready for them when they run certain plays because we're such a good prep team.
We just really wanted the win, and the fact that we beat them in 3 was amazing.
And we won that match much easier than most people would have thought we would have won it.
The way that we played that game, I think, showed us that it wasn't going to be a rebuilding year and that we were here to play and we were here to win.
There were certain matches that I'd picked out that I knew were going to be tough. Fresno State, obviously, is one of the better teams in our league. I got down to the end of the match, 3rd set, they were beating us. We start making some switches just to change chemistry and change positions.
Tom put me in there, and the first thing they did is set. They're a huge outside, big hitter, and I got a block.
Serves over, attack this time by Wild on the near side, and Samantha Peters and Cayla Broadwater are there for the block attempt.
I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then she got set again. I blocked her again. And then by the 3rd time that I blocked her, I was like, well, the crowd's expecting it now.
Wild, and this time Cayla Broadwater is there for the Rams. Number 21 coming in. I think that's 3 blocks for Cayla Broadwater in his 3rd set alone.
And all of a sudden we go on an unbelievable 8-point run to win that set.
I didn't even look at the score until I just saw all of Moby stand up.
That was one of the many things that this team did this year that really, blew me out of the water.
The number 9th ranked Colorado State Rams into the Spectrum tonight as they continue to run their record to 20-0, 11-0 in conference play. The Rams have yet to lose.
I don't think we were really thought about like the record breaking, but we knew that because Utah State challenged us in our own gym and then going to their gym, it would be that much more difficult.
We definitely had a little more nerves going into that one. I think we came out a little rocky.
Question puts it in, it's out of bounds. Set, Utah State.
It was challenging being down 0-2 because we hadn't started off that way.
All smiles in Logan for Utah State as they go up 2-0 in the intermission over the number 9th ranked team in the country. It's been 2+ years, 50 matches since they've trailed by 2 sets.
Utah State was playing very well at the beginning of that match. We went into the locker room and basically said, look, our numbers aren't that bad. We're playing well, so is Utah State. You can't control Utah State, you can only control what you do.
Then at the third game, we just all came in and we were like, we're undefeated, but we have nothing to lose.
When we won the tight 4th set, I knew we were going to win the match because you could tell that we had deflated Utah State.
Our mindset changed that we still have so much more to prove, and why not take this and win it? And it was just a really amazing match. It was probably one of the most intense matches that we played this season.
You couldn't think about setting records and stuff, and I think that was what made our team special, is that once we got, into the season, we kept winning. Well, the record didn't matter anymore. It was just about focusing on us, living in the present, and I think we really embraced that.
Tom Hilbert and Tom, your squad making some history. Last weekend, you go 21-0 with an incredible victory over Utah State that we'll talk more about. But big picture-wise, a new school record starting the year 21-0.
I can't say enough about Sam Peters. Sam Peters is a player who would have started in most programs in the United States. She spent a lot of time playing behind 2 great players, and when it was her time to play, she took advantage of it as best she could. And that's being a great senior.
Sam is just an incredible teammate and person, just really works hard. Out of season, you could just see that she was so determined. She finally found that opportunity where she could be a starter, and she exceeded probably her own expectations even.
In the middle, and that's another block by Samantha Peters.
Sam is a great player, but it didn't matter if she got the kill or if she was the star of the night. She was just no matter if she was having an off game or anything, she was always there talking to us, leading us.
Michelle Smith has been at this for a long time.
Michelle's just always has the positive attitude that just brings all the good out in the team, which is awesome.
Great save on Michelle Smith.
She's played sporadically, but her maturity and her leadership is what kept her going and kept the respect and the trust of all of her teammates.
It just kind of everything the past 5 years just started kind of going through my head like, wow, I've been a part of something really special for 5 years now, and it was finally my time to be that senior, and I finally got to go and give Tom a hug, and I've been looking forward to that since my freshman year, and it was surely a night to remember.
It's enough for Wild, and this time Cayla Broadwater is there for the Rams.
Cayla Broadwater is a player that walked on for us. We didn't even know about her, and she comes into my office in the summer, walks on, and ends up being someone who contributes in 2 or 3 very key moments in the season, as well as was a great practice player all year long, making our practice squad tough. So I think Cayla made great contributions to this program.
She was a transfer, but came in and just made such a huge impact as friendships-wise on the team. It was so fun to get to know her, and just in this one season, she's going to be a part of this senior class that was just so special.
I couldn't think of a better group of girls to lead us in this season. They are the most unselfish leaders that I could ever think of.
I think looking back on it, the fact that I walked on to this team when it broke program history, I just feel so incredibly blessed and lucky that I got to be a part of it.
By Danny Foss, going to set it up in the middle for Snyder, catching the defense off guard, that time number 13.
You know, our primary goal this year was to win a conference championship. That always is our number one goal.
By the Rebels for planning.
I don't think we let the pressure affect us. We really didn't. And even after we lost that game, we came right back. And that shows a lot about who we are.
We got to celebrate that Mountain West championship after a win, and that was a great moment.
This season for them, 28-1. 28, you gotta be kidding me. 28-1, an amazing team.
We weren't really picked to win the conference this year, and to be able to say that this is our 5th consecutive conference title is incredible.
We also had almost 5,000 fans there to watch that match.
It's such a great turnout at Moby. Hoisting that heavy thing above your head, it's just with your whole teammates around you, it's so special. And 5 times of doing that, and it was just as special the 5th time.
Tonight is the night. Players, coaches, fans all over the country waiting to see who gets in to the women's volleyball tournament. That is why we are here.
People say, is this just becoming old hat to you? Make the NCAA tournament every year? No. I mean, it's a big deal.
It's a testament of everyone working hard year long. We never settle.
We know that we're part of something great with our long tournament run and this being our 5th consecutive Mountain West title. We know that what we're doing here has been paved by a lot of players before us and that we want to keep that tradition going. So it's been very special, and the fact that we could keep that culture alive was really important to us.
I didn't just get a year here, I only got a season. And in that season, that just in itself changed my life. And I don't know who wouldn't want to be a part of this, and it's truly something special.
When a player comes here, they know they're going to be in a program that knows how to get to that point, but it's the incoming players who are going to have to help us get there. And when someone comes into a program, they don't become good because they become part of a program. They make that program good.
You don't really realize it until it's over that it really was an amazing season, and that this is going to be a season people are going to remember for the rest of CSU volleyball. I just want to be able to lead my team like Sam and Michelle have, and like everybody else has before us.
Oh, they're going to do a great job of carrying that torch. The kids we have coming in, the freshmen, sophomores, all of them, they're going to do a great job, and they've already played such a big role even this year. Really everyone is just going to step up the way I know they can, and they're going to win a lot of titles.